So we're going to continue now with dividing by powers of 10, okay? Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So it says, do you remember how to divide a large number by 10? If the dividend ends in 0, you simply remove the last 0 to get the quotient, okay?
Okay.
So the quotient 4,310 is 430. And the quotient 120 and 10 is 12. That is, when you divide 4,300 by 10, you just remove 10 from the dividend, then it becomes 430. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then if you are dividing 120 by 10, just remove 10, then you have 12. I think this is very easy, right?
Yes.
So let's try to check on all of this. What do you think this will be, Miggy? 2,100 divided by 10. What's the answer? Miggy, what's the answer to this? You remove 10 and tell me the remaining numbers. That is 210. How did I get 210, Miggy? I just cancel out 10 from the 2,100. Is that clear?
Okay.
So what is the answer? 210. Okay. Now let's do another one, like this one. What is 9,000 divided by 10, Miggy?
900.
Very good, 900.
Wait. Wait for a moment.
Okay. So this one says 30 divided by 10. So what is the answer? Yes, what is the answer?
3.
3, that's correct. Now, the main thing is that whenever you're dividing by 10, you remove 10. Whenever you're dividing by 100, you remove how many zeros? 2 zeros. If you're dividing by 1,000, you remove how many zeros? 3 zeros. But if there are no zeros, then it means you will shift your decimal point, okay? Okay. If there is a decimal point, you have to shift it. If there is no decimal point, then you have to introduce it when dividing by 10, by 100, or by 1,000. So the number of zeros in your divisor determines the number of places your decimal is going. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. I think we can go to the next session before we work on questions. Let's look at all this. To divide a number that ends in 0 by 10, remove a 0 from the end of the dividend to get the quotient. Is that clear?
Yes.
How about dividing by 100? Here are a few examples. 15,000 divided by 100. You will remove how many zeros, Miggy? 2 zeros. You remove how many zeros?
1.
How many zeros are you supposed to remove when you're dividing by 100? You remove 2 zeros. Yeah, that's now 150. Okay, let's check the next one. 6,300 divided by 100. Just remove 2 zeros and you have 63. What about 780,000 divided by 100? You just remove 2 zeros, then you have 7,800. Is that correct?
Okay.
Yeah, it says, what do you notice about the examples above? To divide a number that ends in 0 by 100, simply remove 2 zeros from the end of the dividend. You can probably guess to divide a number by 1,000, and that is to remove 3 zeros. Is that clear?
Okay.
Now let's look at examples. 18,000 divided by 1,000. How many zeros are we removing, Biggie?
3.
3, that's correct. Then we have 18. Then 7,000 divided by 1,000 is 7. And 320,000 divided by 1,000 is 320. So to divide a number that ends in 0 by 10, remove 1 0 from the end of the dividend to get a quotient. To divide it by 100, remove 2 zeros. And to divide it by 1,000, remove 3 zeros. Is that clear? Now, what about numbers that don't end in zeros? I just mentioned that the other time. How do we divide them by 10, by 100, or by 1,000? Let's start by looking at what happens to the place value of a number that ends in 0 when it's divided by power of 10. So we're going to take a look at this video. Is that clear? So let me share my sound and try to increase the volume of this player. See, share sound. What do you say?
Excuse me.
Okay. All right, so let's watch this so that we can see what we've been explaining.
Let's look at what happens when we divide 5,000 by 10, 100, and 1,000. Remember that on whole numbers, the decimal point isn't usually written, but it comes at the end of the number. To divide by 10, remove 1 0 from the end of the dividend. 5,000 divided by 10 is 500.
Now, did you hear that?
5,000.
Yeah. Now, it said something was mentioned that I want us to look at. 5,000 doesn't have any decimal point, but the decimal point can be at the end of the last 0, okay? Okay. So if we divide and we turn it to 500 by dividing by 10, that means we have moved the point to the end of the second 0. Is that clear?
Okay.
And that gives us 500.0, which is just 500 if we don't want to put the point. Is that clear? Because it's not necessary. Then if we divide by 100, we move the point 2 times. How many times? 2 times. So 1, 2. Then it gives us 50.00. And again, the 0.00 are not necessary. Then we can say the answer should be 50. Is that clear?
Okay.
Then when we divide by 1,000, which is the third example, we move the point 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Then we have 5.000 as the answer. Then again, the zeros are not necessary, so the answer will be 5. So the same thing is what we're going to do with numbers that doesn't end in 0. When we're dividing by 10, by 100, and by 1,000. Is that clear? Good.
The decimal point actually just moved 1 place to the left, and each digit moved down in place value by 1 place.
Did you hear that explanation?
Yes, I heard that.
Okay, good. I'm continuing now. I want you to listen to the rest.
To divide by 100, remove 2 zeros from the end of the dividend. 5,000 divided by 100 is 50. The decimal point actually just moved 2 places to the left, and each digit moved down in place value by 2 places.
Now, let us imagine it is not 5,000, but it is 5,678, okay?
Okay.
So, what are we going to do? We're just going to move the point 2 times, then it should be 556.78 when we divide by 100. Is that clear?
Okay.
Okay, let me continue.
To divide by 1,000, remove 3 zeros from the end of the dividend. 5,000 divided by 1,000 is 5. The decimal point actually just moved 3 places to the left, and each digit moved down in place value by 3 places. So, dividing a number by a power of 10 is done by moving the decimal point the appropriate number of places.
So can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? The major thing there is that when we divide by 10 or by 100, by 1,000, we are simply moving the decimal points, okay?
Okay.
So if there are numbers instead of 0, then those numbers will remain after moving the decimal. But if it's just 0, the numbers, the zeros will disappear, okay? So we can say divided by power of 10. Okay, that is what we'll say. Let's look at these examples. Divide 41 by 10. That will be 4.1, okay? How did I get 4.1? I just moved the point at the after 4, I moved it by 1 step to the left. That's 4.1. Let's look at this next one. Divide 382 by 100. So the answer is 3.82. Is that clear, Miggy?
Yes.
Because we have moved the decimal 2 steps to the left since it is 100. Then,
What do you keep looking?
yeah. Now, listen to the next one. Find n. 8,345 divided by 1,000. Yeah, you are moving the point how many times? 3 times. That will be to the left. 1, 2, 3. That's 8.345. Is that clear?
Fine.
Now, what's the key point? Read this for me, Mickey.
Dividing decimal numbers by powers of 10 is the same as dividing whole numbers by powers of 10. Just move the decimal point to the left. If necessary, use 0 as placeholder.
Yeah, if necessary, we can use 0 as placeholder. We're just moving decimal points to the left. Okay, fine. How many sections remain here? We have 1 more section or 2 more sections. Now let's look at this. Dividing decimal numbers by powers of 10 works in the same way. Just move the decimal point to the appropriate number of places to the left. Use zeros as placeholders. Also, if after moving the decimal point, there is no digit left, to the left of the decimal point, write a 0. Here are some examples. Let's look at this. We are dividing 19.4 by 10. We will move the decimal point to the left, and that is 1.94. Is that clear? Then we are dividing 45.72 by 100. Then we'll move the decimal point to 2 steps to the left, and there will be no digit left, okay? And that's why there is a 0 there. Is that clear?
Yes.
What about this third one? 8.9, just 2 digits, and we want to divide by 1,000. So you move it 3 steps to the left. So that means it will cross the 8, that's 1 step. It will cross a 0 and cross a 0. Then you have this. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. If we go to the next section, that should be the review. But before we do the review, let's try to work on the questions. Question 1, okay? The problem 75 divided by 10 can be found quickly by removing the dash from the 750 to get a quotient. By removing the 0, is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
So when you remove 0, you have 75. Then the next question. What is 16 divided by 1,000? Miggy.
10.
Now 16 divided by 1000. You know you are supposed to move your decimal, the decimal point, move it 3 times, okay?
Okay.
And that is 0.016. 0.016. Is that clear?
Yes.
It was 16, but I move it how many times? 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. And there is no number, so I put a 0 at the beginning, and that will be 0.016. So I want you to concentrate because you will do some of these questions yourself, okay? Now pick the option for this video.
30.
30, because you removed 2 zeros, that's correct. 30. Then 45 was divided by a power of 10 to get 4.5. What power of 10 was it divided by? 45 to 4.5, that is 10, right?
Yes.
Good. Check this one and tell me your answer, Vicky.
14.
Good, 14. And what about this one, Biggie?
10.
Now you are dividing 64 divided by 1000. So you are supposed to move the point from 4 to the left 3 steps, okay?
Okay.
Excuse me. So that will be 0.064, okay?
Who were you talking to?
Yeah, I'm trying to control something here, okay? So 0.064, right?
Okay.
Good. So the next question, 9.7 divided by 10. You will still move the point to the left 1 time, okay?
Okay.
So what should be the answer? 9.7, when you divide by 10, it gives 0.97, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's check the next question. What do you think of this? What should be the answer? You want to divide by 1000. How many times are you supposed to move your decimal to the left?
2 times. 3 times.
3 times. So that would be 0.9231, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you move it 1, 2, 3, then the point will be before the 9, right?
Yes.
Good. So 517.23 was divided by a power of 10 to get 5.1723. So how many times has the decimal been moved? From after 7 to after 5. That is 2 steps, and that should be 100, right? Is that clear? Is that clear, Miggy?
Yes.
Good. So let us divide this. Okay, can you try this? Miggy, what's the answer? You know, you are just to move your decimal to the left 2 times. So what should be the answer?
4.5185.
Very good. 4.5185. Okay?
Yes.
Good. So the next one, try this one, Biggie. It's 4.5, but you have to move your decimal to the left once. And there will be no number, so you have to introduce a 0. So what should be the answer?
45.
No, 0.45, because you are moving to the left, okay?
Okay.
And try this last one. In this last question, you are moving your steps two times to the left, okay? You're moving your decimal 2 times to the left, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so what's the answer?
The third option.
The third option, 0. I think that's correct. Yeah. So let's go to the next session before we do anything. Yeah, which one is going to be 2.5? That is 25 divided by 10, okay?
Yeah.
Then which one is going to be 0.25? Or 25? That is this 25, right? Then 0.25, that is 250 divided by 1000. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Yes.
Then 0.25 divided by 10 will give us 0.025, okay? And this happens to be the last one. So shall we turn this in? Okay, fine. Let's turn it in and check the score. Yeah, you got a perfect score, right? And that means because you were concentrating, you were able to supply the answers along. Let's keep going. If we're able to finish one on time, I think we are supposed to look at our piano lessons today, right? Right?
Right.
Were you able to practice it?
I keep practicing it.
Okay. Have you been able to play it a little bit?
Yes.
Let me share my piano now so that we can see. I will play, then I will ask you to play it so that I can hear you. But I will not be able to hear what you're playing because your Zoom settings, you need to enable background noise so that I can hear whatever you're playing from the piano, okay?
Okay.
So what you're going to do now, is to put on your piano. That's first step. Then the second step, come to your Zoom settings, check the audio, and there is a place that shows surrounding. Let me check it on my settings before I be able to. Yeah, so when you click on audio, there's a place that says Zoom background noise remover. So when you remove it, I'll be able to hear whatever you're playing on the piano. Is that clear?
Yes.
So try to do that now. Then you're on your piano and let me see if I'm able to hear whatever you're playing. Let me show you what I mean about the setting. Let me show you on the board. Okay. So if I go to settings, I click on audio, then there is a particular icon here that says Zoom background noise remover, which is this. Let me see. Can you see this?
Yes.
So this is where you will go. You will go to audio, okay?
Okay.
Then you will go to displays, this one, okay?
Yes.
Then you uncheck it. After you uncheck it, then you play your piano so that I can hear whatever you're playing. The other time, I was not able to hear. I was just hearing some tiny, tiny sound. So once you have done that, you let me know. Then we start the training immediately. I want you to be able to play the song perfectly well, okay?
Okay.
Please do that now.
I did it already.
Okay, play your, then have you done it?
I play my piano.
Okay, play your piano so that I can hear.
You hear it?
Yes, I can hear it. Now, let me share my screen back so that we can work on the song. I will play it from here. Then you will try to play as well. Okay, I think I already have one that I saved with a beat. So let me go back to this place. Yeah, it's here. It's here. Let me open it straight so that we can work with this one. Let me carry my piano too. Let's see. Okay. You can see my screen, right? So let's see. Okay, can you hear my sound?
Yes.
Good, good. So I'm going to start playing. So bless the Lord of my soul. You have the notes to the song, so I don't need to give you the notes again today, okay? So yeah, you have the notes to play. So let me play only the notes without any chords. Then I'm going to try to teach you how to play chords, okay?
Okay.
So that you can play like a professional. Is that fair? Now, to start with, I need to make sure I set this one so that you can hear what you can see whatever key. Yeah, can you see the key I'm pressing on the screen? You can see the key, right? Okay, good. So let me now, the song says, bless the Lord, oh my soul. Yeah, Miggy, I want you to watch it first before you play, okay? So let me start all over. So that'll be. And if I want to, now you can try it, let me hear before we move on. Try to play it, let me hear. Play.
Play.
Yeah. Are you playing it? I'm not hearing anything at all.
You can't do anything?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. Maybe you didn't remove that background noise stuff.
This one.
No, I'm not hearing at all.
Background noise. Okay, I'll remove. What should I remove?
Yeah, when you get to the audio settings, you're going to uncheck the background noise remover. Uncheck it. It was checked. Maybe it was checked before. You remove it, okay?
Okay, yeah. But it's all. But it's automatic.
No, not the automatic. Don't touch the automatic. Look at this. Let me show you. Look at this place. Can you see this place?
Yes.
Just uncheck it. Just click so that it doesn't show blue.
Okay.
Then when you try it, you now play your piano and then begin. So that it can allow background noise, okay?
Okay.
But whenever you're on Zoom and you're not playing piano, you can use it back so that it can suppress all the background noise.
It's blue.
Yeah, remove it from blue. Click it, it will remove the blue.
It's not removing.
Okay, wait, let me check it again. Okay, let me put it. Okay, go to the, remove it from auto. Click on the auto. Okay, and you make it to be maybe high. Select high, then you play your piano. Let me hear. Select this high, the high, H-I, you know, there's, very good, I can hear something now.
Can you hear it?
I heard something, play it again. Yeah, I heard something. Did you put it on I?
Yeah.
And did you try to uncheck this one now? Uncheck this. Once you have removed it from auto, uncheck this. Then you play your piano again after removing this.
I can't remove that.
Let me check on my own to see if I can remove it. Then if I can, I'm going to show you so that you can see what I'm talking about. So if I put it on okay, you can. I can't remove it either. Medium, low, background speech, background noises, computer vamping, choice noise suppression, auto. Because without that, I will not be able to get whatever you're playing perfectly well, okay?
Okay.
Let me try one other setting. Play your piano, let me see if I can hear now. No, I didn't hear that. Didn't hear.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear something now. Maybe you should increase the volume a bit. Personalized audio isolation, original sound. Okay, let's go for original sound for musicians, okay?
Okay.
Under that audio settings, check the one that says original sound for musicians. Then you tick it. Once you tick it, then it will remove the Zoom background noise remover automatically.
I already clicked that.
Now play your piano. Did you play it?
Yes.
I still didn't even hear anything. Maybe you should turn it back to auto.
Let's try.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So after turning it back, you play your piano so that if I can hear you, I will.
Can you hear it?
Not now. Play it. Let me hear. Are you playing it?
Yes.
Play it. Let me hear. Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, maybe you should turn it back to the auto. Did you put it back to auto?
Yes. I did.
Okay. I'm going to play the song now. I'm going to play the song now, but I will trust that you're going to play it, okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have just loved that I'm able to hear whatever you're playing. Live performance will be better recommended for multiple instrument. Okay. Yeah, I can hear some sound now.
Like this?
I had something that you just played now. Okay, let me go back to the studio, online studio, so that we can get going with this. Now I'll play it one more time, okay? Now try to play it. When you're through, let me know.
I'm playing it.
So when you're through, you let me know. Have you finished?
I'm done.
You're done. Okay. Okay, no problem. Let me use the beat first. Okay, now, if you want to play the chords along with it, if you want to play the chords along with it, Miggy, what you're going to play is, there are three major chords I'm going to show you now, okay?
Okay.
And you play the chords with your left hand. Maybe you should take your writing material so you can put this down. You play the chords with your left hand. There is a chord on C. There's a chord on C. Get it written down. The chord goes with C and G, like this. Can you see the notes? You play them at the same time. Can you see this?
Yes.
Look at these notes. What notes are these? C and G, okay?
Okay.
So play the two at the same time, like this. Yep. Did you play? Okay. You play with your left hand, maybe on the second octave. Then there is another chord which is on F. F. F is going to be, Miggy, look at this. I've shown you the first one, which is C, G, like this. Then the second chord, which is second one, is on key F, double F. That is F on that octave and the previous octave. Can you see this?
Yes.
That is the second one. Why the third one is double G? Double G. That is two G's. G on one octave, G on the other octave. So if I want to play the three chord, it will become. So I'm using only my left hand to play that. So how was I able to play the thumb and the C and G? I'm using my middle finger and my thumb on C and G. So try these fingers on your left hand, middle finger and thumb, middle, thumb, middle, thumb, middle finger and thumb. Try it. Middle finger on your left hand with your thumb. That is the two keys. That is two fingers. Your left hand, only your left hand, middle finger and thumb. Then, if you want to play the second one, which is double F, you know, F on the left and F on the right. You're going to use your last finger, that's the tall baby finger, then the thumb. Look at this. Then the next one is going to be, yeah, I can hear that. The next one is going to be G, which is double G, with the same fingers you use for F. Okay? Your left hand, use your left hand. So that you can use your right hand to solo whenever you are playing the song. So left hand, yeah, left hand is for chord. Now let us go through the 3 chords now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Using the right finger makes it easier. As in the appropriate finger, that's the middle and the thumb. Then the extreme fingers, also the extreme fingers. Then you can try it. So you can practice as long as possible so that you can get used to the 3 chords, okay?
Okay.
Now, those are the chords. Let me now play the song so that you can see where the chords come in. When I say I will play the double F chord now. Can you see I'm playing the double F chord for that? Now. So with this, I played the chord 1. Let me write it out for you. I want you to really put this thing down, okay? Is that clear?
Yes. Okay.
There are 3 chords I want to show you. 3 chords. The first one is the chord 1. Let me see. Please take your pen and write this, or your pencil. Chords.
Oh.
Piano chords. So chords on piano. Now I can say chord 1. Chord 1. The notes of the chord 1 are C, E, and G. Okay?
Okay.
But usually we play 2. Is that clear? Which is C and G. That's why I showed you that. Okay?
All right.
Then chord 2. Chord 2. Chord 2 is chord 4, not chord 2, because chord 1, 4, 5 is what we are playing. Okay? Chord 4 is on key F. Supposedly, it's supposed to be F, A, C. Okay?
Okay.
But we normally play double F, 2 Fs, okay? Whenever we are playing songs. So then, let me put that of the first one also. We normally play C and G when we are playing songs. C and G. Because the middle key must have been catered for on another level, while the other key must have been catered for. Sorry. Let's continue. Then chord 5. The 5th chord, okay? The 5th chord is supposed to be G, B, D. G, B, D at the same time, like this. So the first one is, the second one is, the third one is, 1, 4, 5. So chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5. Rather, this one. Okay, let me share the 2 screens together. Is that clear?
Yes.
So for chord 5, we normally play GG, okay?
All right.
That is G on the left and G on the right octave. So let me share the two screens at the same time so that as I play, you watch the notes and you see what it's all about. So let's see this one. Okay. Now, can you see the two screens?
Yes.
So for chord 1, I said it's supposed to be these 3 notes. Can you see the 3 notes?
Yes.
Good. Then for the chord 4, it's supposed to be these 3 notes. Can you see the 3 notes?
Yes.
Then for the 5th chord, it's supposed to be these 3 notes. Can you see them? Now, try to play those 3 notes for the chord 1, chord 4, and chord 5. You can play with your right hand, you can play with your left hand, but when it's time to play the song itself, you play with your left hand chords, then the notes of the song on your right hand. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now try to play this. And if I want to use beat now, now if you see what I have played, while I was playing the chords, I was still playing the individual notes like C, E, G. C, E, G, C, E, G. 1, okay? C, E, G, C, E, G, 1. Then
Okay.
F, A, C, F, A, C, F. Then G, B, D, G, B, D, G. C, E, D, C, E, D. C, E, D, C, E, D. Then F, A, G, F, A, G. Then G, B, D, G, B, D. So, good. I think I heard something like that. So now, when it is time to play the real chord, you can use your left hand. You play this this on your left hand. That's for chord 1. Then for chord 4, you play this. Then for chord 5, you play this. Can you see it, Miggy? Now let me try to play the song while you watch and you see where the chords come in for the song. Okay? Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that you're trying. Okay?
Okay.
So make sure you practice it before our next class tomorrow. Is that clear?
Yes.
But let me now play the song as we round up.
Okay.
So while I'm playing, please focus and just check to know when the chords come in and which chords, okay? So that you can know when I play the chords along with the song and when and which particular chords I'm playing for each particular note. Is that clear?
Okay.
Now focus on the screen now. That's 5. So I ended chord 1. Let me try again. That's called 4. Back to 1. That's 4. Then 1. 5. Then to 4 again. 1. 4. Then 1. 5. Then 1. So is that clear?
Yes.
When you watch this part of the video, I want to believe you will be able to catch up, Miggy, okay?
Yes.
So now you can come over and let's discuss before we round up. Yes, come over. Let's discuss as we close the class for today, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Yeah, come over. Now, did you enjoy today's class?
Yes.
Okay, very, very good. I want you to, apart from this song, when we meet tomorrow, we can try this song again. Then we should stop trying the song while you keep practicing it, okay?
Okay.
But I want you to look for another song that will start from next week by the grace of God. Is that clear?
Yes.
And let me ask you a question. Would you like that I take you through some Bible stories maybe later?
Not now.
Not
We're going.
You don't know right now. Okay, fine. But later, not today, okay? Not today. Maybe later, it might be next month, it might be another month if Christ tarry, okay?
Okay.
So I want to take you through the story of David and Goliath, okay?
Okay.
Have you heard about them before?
What?
David and Goliath. Have you heard about these two people before?
Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet, okay. We're going to look at the stories later. That is probably during your holiday because you're going to have a break, okay? And during that break, we might not be doing mathematics until when your academic session is supposed to resume. Is that clear?
Yes.
So I'm going to tell your mom, whenever your break is, when you have break, maybe 2 weeks break, we'll only focus on piano and Bible study, okay?
Okay.
And when we resume back by the grace of God, then we will, but I want you to prepare hard for your exam at the end of this month, okay?
Okay.
Please always prepare. And if you have any question, always ask. Is that clear?
Yes.
So that's where we'll be rounding up today, Miggy. Thank you very much for being a part of this class, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, bye for now.
Goodbye.